So, back again, finished up course 2, module 4 this morning, and that basically touched upon um, the playbooks that you will be using within different organizations. It's basically a guide. Every single company has a guide, a standard on how they conduct risks, vulnerabilities, and threats. And it's something that is continuously updated as more threats come through. Um, it's not always going to be the same, so it's something that can be updated. It also has a flow chart of different people's responsibilities, um, because you're going to have to work as a team. Obviously, there's things that you know how to do, things that you got hired to do that you're responsible for, and everyone has to play their role. Um, it also went into SIM tools, which is security information event management. It's basically the dashboard that coordinates all of this. Then once you get alerts on that, you go to your playbook and then you start implementing the playbook on how to handle each given situation. I thought that was a really cool section. Um, if you stick around to the end of this, I'm actually going to give you a breakdown on each of the courses um, that this professional certificate covers. Something I should have went over initially, but it didn't really dawn on me until this morning. So I'm currently in course 3. I didn't get as far as I wanted to because there was a lot of things that I needed to do. I needed to do some work from home. I went to go hang out with my wife and daughter. Went to go visit my mom. Um, Took the fam to the park. There was some housework that I needed to complete. There's always something, you know. This is life. There's always gonna be things that you gotta do, need to do. So, yeah. Let's see. This next area is basically the connect and protect networks and network security portion, which is course 3. It goes into it basically goes down into the network aspect of cybersecurity, which is something that I'm really interested in because to me it's tangible. It's hardware, it's software, it's working. It's basically working with hardware within um, either the local network or the world network, which is the local area network or worldwide area network. And to me, you know, you have printers, you have computers, you have tablets, you have laptops, and they're connected to switches, which can send information to those devices. Then you have routers that are also sending information. And then you have modems, you have firewalls. Those are things that I've come across when I first got into using computers. I didn't know what any of those things meant 30 years ago, almost 30 years ago, but it's something I've always been um, intrigued in. But I started diving into the CCNA, which is a Cisco Certified Network Associates certification, which is something that I'm probably going to get after this. Um, it's something that's highly recognized in, if you want to get into networking. So I'm really interested in this particular section. I started on the first section of that, and yeah, for whatever reason, my ADHD was really kicking in after the long day I had. So I was able to knock out the first 2 sections of that. Looks like I have quite a bit left. I have the network communication portion, the local and wide network communication portion, then the review network architecture, which I'm going to try to knock those out in the morning, and get through this module 1 of course 3, and go from there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all part of module 1. Fairly certain. Maybe not. Yeah, that's all a part of module 1. So quite a bit more than the other sections, but that's cool that it's going in depth with it. It's continuing the trend of, um, repeating itself. You're listening to actual professionals within the realm talk about their daily activities, their journey, and how everyone is needed. You're going to bring your expertise. You're going to have skills from your life, from other careers that you can bring into this. So if you have that sense of imposter syndrome, don't worry about it, because we all go through it. So just know these professionals who work for Google are telling you, hey, they didn't know what they were doing from the get-go, but they learned. They took their expertise, they took their skills, they took their talents, and they tweaked that into cybersecurity. So that was really cool to hear. Yeah. Even though I had quite a bit of challenges as far as jumping around with my day, I still was able to get it in, and that's what it's about. I've been telling myself before I started this, there's a notion that you need to get 2 hours of your day. You need to spend 2 hours of your day completing something that's really important. I have a job. It's important. I have a wife and daughter. They're important. But also, I need to spend and use my time wisely. So, don't waste your time. Invest your time. So, that's not to say I still don't do things and look into things that I normally would throughout the day, but invest in yourself, and that's what I'm doing here. So I'm telling myself 2 hours a day. Whether I gotta repeat the course multiple times, repeat sections multiple times, that's something that I will do. I had my caffeine early on. I think it depleted at a certain point. I took 2 doses of NAC, and that wore out by the time I got all of those tasks done. But yeah, this is getting a little bit long-winded, so let me go down into the course breakdowns. The 8 courses that are going to be covered, or are covered, is Foundations of Cybersecurity, which was really cool. Play it safe, manage security risks, connect and protect networks and network security, tools of the trade, Linux and SQL, which is SQL. It's basically a language within programming, so you can basically there's 4 things you can typically do with it. If you can remember CRUD: create, read, update, and delete. Just about every single company uses databases. I've actually used it before in the past, so I'm pretty excited to get back into that. Next section, course 5 is assets, threats, and vulnerabilities. Course 6 is sound the alarm, detection and response. 7 is automate cybersecurity tasks with Python, which is another language for programming. It's my understanding it's a lot easier than JavaScript or Java, and I've actually used quite a bit of JavaScript before in the past. I've got a little taste of Python in the past, so I'm looking forward to that. And then to finish it off, it's put it to work. Prepare for cybersecurity jobs. Learn about incident classifications, escalations, and ways to communicate with stakeholders. This course closes out the program with tips on how to engage with the cybersecurity community and prepare for your job search. So yeah, I hope this has helped you out. Sorry, it's a little bit long-winded. I wasn't expecting to get a video out today, but this is something that I want to do daily. Anyways, I hope you're having a great day, great night, whenever you're watching this. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. I will get back at you. Tune in tomorrow for more. If you want to do so, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. You will get notified when I upload. I'm still kind of working on the times of days when I'm going to do that. But yeah, peace. Thank you for watching.